Go over to the thinking process and how must we think and approach different problem. Number 1A, the vector equation. So you have the vector equation here. Write down the coordinates of the point A, B, and C on the line, which corresponds to the following value of t. So what you need to do to answer this kind of question is just plug in the t here. So if t is 0, then this will be equal to 2, 3, negative 1. So the answer to here is 2, 3, negative 1. This is letter B is the same as well. You can just do the part 2 and part 3. Letter B is just the same. So write down the coordinates of PQR. So let's say mu is equal to 2. You plug in the 2 there. Alright. But so that you're not confused, so R is equal to IJK. So 2, 0, 1 plus your mu is negative IJK. So negative 3, 3, negative 2. And then you plug in your 2 here. Okay. So that's going to be 2, 0, 1 plus 2 times negative 3, 3, negative 2. So the R now, the XYZ is equal to 2 plus negative 6 is negative 4, 0 plus 6 is 6, 1 plus negative 4 is negative 3. So therefore the point is negative 4, comma 6, negative 3. Because again, this is the position vector if the mu is equal to 2. So let's go to the next one. In two-dimensional, the line, oh, this is so easy. Remember, our vector equation of the line is equal to R is equal to A plus T or lambda vector P. So you just need to know if there is one point and then there is a direction, then just simply plug in. In letter A, you have the point, you have the direction, then just simply plug it in there. In letter B, you have 2 points, so that's given. You have no direction, therefore you just need to find that direction, which is equal to 6, negative 1, minus 2, 5. Okay, so like that. Then just continue with it. So what about for the x-axis? For the x-axis, remember, this is the I unit vector, which is equal to 1, 0. Okay, so therefore, the R there, since it's passing through 0, 0, plus the t of 1, 0, which is equal to t comma of 1, 0. So this is now your answer. Or you can just say that is equal to I t or ti. Sorry, better to write ti. And then the line joining the points, no? Again, it is just the same. This is just the same. The line y is equal to 3x. Take a look, the gradient here is equal to 3, but the gradient is equal to delta y over delta of your x. So therefore, this is just the same as 3 over 1. But then in vector direction, it should be 1 first and then 3 here. So now you know the vector direction. So that is the t plus your, it passing through 0, 0. So therefore the answer now R is equal to T13. That's it. The line x is equal to y plus 1. So in this case, you can write it in y is equal to negative x plus 1 and the gradient is negative 1. And if the gradient is negative 1, then it's either the m can be written as 1 over negative 1 or can be written as negative 1 over 1. It does not matter. So therefore, the direction of that one is 1, negative 1, then times, let's say it's times t, then plus any of the point in here. So if x is 0, y is equal to 1. So we can just say 0, 1, like that. Okay? You try to do it by yourself. The purpose of this video is just for you to be able to look at the thinking process. In 3 dimension, you have the vector equation of a line. Again, similarly, r is equal to a plus t times some vector of the p. So this is so easy because there is a point, there is a direction. This is a little bit easy because there is a point parallel to CD. So you need to find CD, and that is equal to OD minus OC. So you have the OD there, you have the OC, just simply subtract. The y-axis. For the y-axis, you know that that vector is 0, 1, 0. So therefore, the equation of that one, if it's passing through the r is equal to, it passes through as well to 0, 0 plus t times 0, 1, 0, or in short, that is equal to tj. This is the answer. The line joining the points. Okay, you know the position vector, negative 3, 7, 0, negative 5, 10, 2, then you can find the direction. Okay, that's a bit easy. The line through the origin, you know the point is 0, 0, 0, you know this direction, so you can find the vector equation of the line. The line through the point with the position vector, so you know a point in the direction of the z-axis, and you know that that is 0, 0, 1. So therefore that is t plus these negative 3, 2, 6. Okay, so that is now the equation of your line. So basically what am I trying to say here is that it is important that you can visualize the relationship between the Cartesian plane and the vector equation of the line. Now let's go over to this one. Find the vector equation for the line AB. I think that's a little bit easier. A vector equation of the line parallel to BC. Now parallel to BC, you can find OC minus OB. Right? In this case, that is this one minus this. A vector equation for the line through the midpoint of AB. Maybe I will try to discuss this one here. So what are we looking for is that the midpoint of AB and the midpoint of AC actually intersect with each other. So let's say, for example, this is the A, and that is the B, and that is the C. So this one, then there's a midpoint here. Let's say M1, and then there's also a midpoint in here. And what happened is that this one actually connect with each other. Connects, okay? And this is what are we looking for. Okay? So basically, how shall we do that? We know now we don't know the M1 and M2. So therefore, we need to find the M1 or 0M1. Okay? And what is that 0M1? Just for you to be able to visualize it. So let's just focus into A and B. And that is the origin, and that is your M. So you want to go to OM, but then there's no way directly from O to M, so you're gonna go to OA plus this one here, okay, which is equal to OM is equal to 1/2, sorry, not 1/2. OM is equal to OA plus 1/2 of AB. There you go. So which is equal to OA is 1, 2, 3 plus 1/2 of AB is OB minus OA. So negative 1 minus 1, 2 minus 2, negative 1 minus 3, which gives you what's gonna be here? So negative 1 minus 1 is negative 2 times 1/2 is negative 1 plus 1, so this is now 0. 2 minus 2 is 0, half, so this is gonna be 2. Negative 1 minus 3 is negative 4, half is negative 2 plus 3 is 1. So now this is that is this point, 0, 2, 1. So just do the same thing. You need not to find this point. Exactly do the same thing as what I did. Okay. Let me just erase this one because I don't have a space. Again, just for you to visualize, you can draw. Since it's the midpoint of AC, that's the point C. This is the origin. That is the M that you're looking for. So that is the OA plus half of AC. So OM2 is equal to OA plus 1/2 of your AC, or OC minus OA. So OA is equal to 123 plus half of AC, which is C minus A. So 4 minus 4 minus -1 is 5. 2 minus 2 is 0. 5 minus -1 is 6. So therefore this is now equal to 5 times half is 2.5. So this is now 3.5, or 7 over 2. So this is now 2. And then 6 minus 3, this is now equal to 6. Okay, so now you know this point now here, this point is equal to 3.5, comma 2, comma 6. I think you would be able to figure it out now. What's the next step? You just need to get the direction M1, M2. And then you can just take the direction M1, M2, and that's it. Okay? Again, the purpose of this one is just to try to do all of the questions by yourself and just check the thinking process using this video if you want. Determine which points lie on the straight line R. Again, how you gonna do that? Just make this equal to 6, 7, -13, and we need to find the t that will satisfy this equation. If you can find the t, then therefore it lies on that straight line. Same also with the q, do the same thing, and do the same thing also with the r. Okay, again, this is the way on how to answer questions that says lying on a straight line. You just need to make it equal and find the t that will satisfy the equation. Points A and B of position vector. Find an equation of the line that passes through AB. I think this is easy. Okay. Show that this line does not intersect the x-axis. I think if you can answer this, then you can have this one. Okay, you can do it, definitely. Okay, find the values of alpha and beta if the point lies on the line. So if you would be able to find the A, so that's going to be R is equal to 2, -1, 3 plus T times your AB, which is -1, 2, and -4, like that. So just plug in this one here, and then you have 3 variables. Just solve simultaneous equation. Okay, so basically what you need to do, you plug in that one here, so that is 3 alpha beta. Okay, and then you need to find the alpha, beta, and the t. Okay, so the next topic is all about intersecting lines. Thank you.